In our daily lives, we are often consumed by our own worries and concerns, lost in a sea of distractions that prevent us from truly seeing the world around us. We may struggle with our own desires and fears, constantly seeking ways to fulfill our own needs and avoid pain. But philosopher, theologian, and novelist Iris Murdoch says, we can find a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in life by looking beyond ourselves and cultivating a genuine concern for others. Murdoch believed that the key to a fulfilling life is to break free from the ego-driven tendencies that dominate our thoughts and actions. She saw the self as something that is constantly in flux, a collection of changing desires and impulses that are never fully satisfied. But while this constant flux may cause us to feel anxious and unsettled, Murdoch believed that we can find a sense of stability and clarity by focusing our attention on others. One of Murdoch's famous quotes captures this idea perfectly. She said, "Love is the extremely difficult realization that something other than oneself is real." In other words, to truly love someone else, we must first recognize that they exist as a separate entity with their own thoughts, feelings, and desires. We must be willing to set aside our own preconceptions and biases in order to see them for who they truly are. But love, for Murdoch, was not just an emotion or a feeling. It was a way of seeing the world that could transform the way we relate to others. As she wrote, to love someone is to see them as God intended them. In other words, when we love someone, we see them as they truly are, with all their flaws and imperfections, and we accept them unconditionally. This kind of love requires a great deal of courage and vulnerability. We must be willing to open ourselves up to others, to be honest about our own shortcomings and weaknesses, and to listen to and understand their perspectives. But when we do so, we can find a deeper sense of connection and meaning in life, and we can begin to break free from the endless cycle of self-centered desires and fears that hold us back. As Murdoch wrote, the most important and enjoyable thing in life is the act of loving. By cultivating a genuine concern for others, we can find a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond our own individual needs and desires. We can begin to see the world as a place of infinite possibilities, full of opportunities to connect with others and make a positive impact in the world. So today, let us take a moment to reflect on Murdoch's wisdom and ask ourselves how we can cultivate a deeper sense of love and concern for others in our daily lives. Let us remember that love is not just a feeling, but a way of seeing the world that can transform the way we relate to others and the world around us. And let us be willing to open ourselves up to the possibility of connection and growth as we seek to live a life that is rich in meaning and purpose. Thank you.